Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Stormwatch, a show written and produced by students of MATC. I'm your host, Treba Mitchell, and thank you for tuning in this week. Today we have a variety of stories for you. We will learn about graduation, take a trip to the MATC nail technician program, and as always, we will listen to some music. So let's kick this off with a story from Maisha Armstrong that is very special.
Hey, I'm Bud, and today we're gonna make my very special, world famous brownies. If you follow these simple steps, I guarantee you a blissful ending. First, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Now make sure you have all your ingredients ready to go. You'll need 2 eggs, your favorite brownie mix, 1/3 cup of oil, 2 tablespoons of water, and a large bowl and large spoon to mix it together with. You want to make sure that your pan is lightly greased with shortening or cooking spray. I'm using vegetable oil. Now take all of your ingredients, mix them into the bowl, and stir them to the consistency that you like. Okay. Now you take your mixture and pour it evenly into your baking dish. My special brownies came with caramel drip. Once your oven has reached 350 degrees, place your baking dish inside the oven and bake for approximately 35 to 38 minutes. And there you have it, Bud's special brownies, made with love.
Well, make sure you have some milk with those brownies. You know what else goes well with brownies? Mellow music. So let's check out Andrew Miller's music video.
After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, we're gonna chug, look, and shout. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, we're gonna chug, look, and shout.
Wasn't that soothing? Now let's take a trip to the downtown MATC campus where Nakia has put together a story on the nail technician program. And later, Savannah will inform us about a special event unique to the downtown campus.
Have an important event coming up and you need your nails to look the best? Visit the nail technician lab on the first floor.
It's a one-semester course. Half of the course is theory, which we cover chapters on laws and anatomy, electricity, and chemicals, and safety and sanitation. And the other half of the program is practical, where they learn how to do manicuring and pedicuring, and tips and acrylics and gels and gel polishes and art, all the things that you would need to know in a salon.
I was in the cosmetology program already, and we had a nail portion of the cosmetology program, and I really was interested and wanted to pursue it a little bit more, so that's what made me come into the nail tech program and just see what I could do, how far I could go, how far I could take it.
I enjoy it because it has a lot of fun, fashion, and creativity, and I chose to do this program because I want to open up my own nail salon.
The inspiration came from like top leading nail artists on why I did this particular nail, and I don't know, I just got inspired from them and wanted to do something similar to things I've seen.
The second half of the program, we practice on clients. So today they're working on clients and practicing the skills. They are finished in one semester, so after that semester they're eligible to take their state board exam. That exam is provided by the state, and if they pass it, they get their license and can start working in a salon.
Once a semester, MATC's Black Student Union invites vendors to the school to help build funds. Today we are going to focus on one particular vendor who has been selling his merchandise at MATC for years.
I started my business about 17 years ago. And when I started my business with $50. This business that I started is like 45 years old. Working for my dad for about 5 or 6 years. He's the one that started the business. He's not my biological dad, but he's my dad. And somebody bought a bangle for $50. So when I gave him the bangle, I paid my dad $50 and I traded with the man. I traded with the man body oil. And the man is actually set up across from me, really, right now. He's not here in present, but his body oils are over there on the table. I took the oils and I started selling the oils when I was with my dad. I piggybacked off my dad at different art shows and everything. And I turned $50 into $200, then $200 into $400, then $400 into $600–700.
With such success, Manny was able to travel all over the world to host different jewelry shows. If you're having a hard time picking a piece, no worries. He can make you one on the spot.
All right, what I'm doing here is I'm soldering. Silver solder. I'm gonna solder this cup onto the band of the ring that I'm making. Sometimes I gotta talk to it. Listen here, you better act right. Gotta center it the best I can. You know, I gotta make it look like it was made by a machine. It's not gonna be perfect, because with handcrafted, you can't get perfect, because we're not perfect. But we do the best we can. This does, it takes the fire scale off. Because I don't know if you looked at it good. Before I put it in there, it was all burnt up. And it helps it bring it back to its natural color almost. Because what the sawdust does, it acts like a shock absorber. You know, a lot of times when you're walking, you hit stuff like this. If you do that and it's a solid base, it might crack the stone. So you have to add the sawdust in there. Crystal.
Too, or there's a lot of people
So once I set it in there, I look at it and see if it's room around there for the silver to grab. And looks like I can add a little more sawdust in there. So here we go again, try it again, set it, push it down, because the sawdust is soft. Now, you're not supposed to do this with a hammer, but I broke my fingers, I got an excuse. You're not supposed to do this with a hammer. If you go to jury school or whatever, they'll tell you do not use a hammer because you got on camera before several times over and over again. I don't know if I should be saying it, but my inspiration is women and meeting different women and different people because my customers are all different ages. You know, I don't know what age is she gonna be. I don't know what nationality she's gonna be. It's just that the presence and the different women and people that I meet every day when I go to these art shows and stuff that inspire me.
Visit room 332 if you have any questions about the vendors, if you want to have a table yourself, or even join the Black Student Union. I'm Savannah McKay with Stormwatch.
Well, those were some excellent videos. Now let's take a look at what's going on in MATC news. First, on Wednesday, April 22nd, from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, MCAI presents its 7th annual Student Video Critique. The event is free for faculty and students, but if you're not either of these, it's only a $5 cover charge. So come on down and support your fellow students. Next, on April 23rd, Quadrant Series, Caring for Elderly Parents, downtown Milwaukee campus, room M612. So come on down and learn about how to care for the elderly. For more information, contact kroskyh@matc.edu. It's that time of year, yes, graduation. So let's find out what steps we should take to make that day go smoothly.
Hi, I'm Larry Dominy. I'm an instructor at Milwaukee Area Technical College. Graduation is an important time in a student's life. It's a time to celebrate, a time to look back, a time to feel good about all the things that you did over the last few years. Or it could be many years. For some of you it's short, but some of you it took a long time. That is why students should go to graduation. In the semester that you expect to graduate, sign up for graduation needs to be completed about 2 months before the graduation actually takes place. And for those students who sign up then, what you have to do is sign up for graduation, you fill out a form down at the Welcome Center, and you also pay a fee to process the graduation. You also have to sign up to get a cap and a gown, which you will need to have and receive as part of the graduation process. The event is held at the UWM Panther Arena on 400 West Kilbourne Avenue. When you arrive, you and your friends all come on the entrance on Kilbourne Avenue. Your friends will walk up the stairs to go into their seats in the arena itself, and then you will walk downstairs to actually get set up for the graduation ceremony. When you walk in down below to check in, they're going to check you in to identify that you're there, but they're also going to hand you a packet of information. Included is a packet of information if you want to order pictures, because they take pictures of you as you're getting your diploma to make sure that if you want some, you can get a copy of that. But more importantly is a piece of paper that identifies your name and your degree program that you're going to fill in, and you're going to phonetically spell out your name so that the announcer can actually say your name correctly as you're going across the stage. So that piece of paper is very important. So when you're on stage and you go across the stage, what you're going to be handed is actually your diploma. Well, kinda. It's actually the folder that your diploma goes in. Right now you haven't technically graduated. You still have to complete all your classes, and then they have to go through the process of graduating and officiating that everybody's been graduated. So what happens, it takes about 3 or 4 weeks after graduation, you will receive in the mail the actual diploma that goes inside. You will receive the case there, but there's nothing inside. So don't get too disappointed. You actually are graduating. It just takes a while for us to process the paperwork.
Graduation is coming up fast, but now we're going to take a look at a how-to story from Andrew Huggins and follow the life of a music student from MATC by Joe McSorley.
My name is Don Richter, and I am Music Occupations. MATC, it's a great campus here downtown. You know, after looking around with the music department, I haven't seen anyone more dedicated, you know, to get me where I want to be. This is my third year in the Music Occupations program. The best part of it to me is just all the different musicians, you know, the teachers, and just all the opportunities surrounding the music industry here. My major instrument is my guitar, and I've been playing for 8 years now. I practice for at least 3 or 4 hours a day, more if I can. You know, I'd like to see how far I can take it with performing itself, but, you know, in the more realistic sense, I'd like to, you know, get into studio engineering. You know. As soon as I finish my Music Occupations program, I'm going to come back for a certificate in the recording program, and then maybe look for an internship. I write my own songs, and I've played in a few different bands. And been in the bands The Almost Perfect Strangers, Upon Apathy, Rerun Slate, and I'm currently in a band called Future Sight, and we're playing alternative rock music. I've played many shows so far with Future Sight. We've played one show at the Jock Bar downtown, and every Saturday evening we play at the Mayfair Mall Food Court. It's like I've been interested in music since I was, you know, a little kid, you know, listening to all kinds of different music, you know, singing along and all sorts of stuff. And towards the end of high school, I decided to take it a bit farther, you know.
You don't want to get caught with your pants down looking like this. Hey guys, it's me, Andrew. I'm back again with a couple more life hacks for you today. Had a lot of questions about how to tie your shoes. I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's go. Shoes can come in all sorts of shapes, sizes, and colors. So what I'm going to do today is go over each type and try to show you how to tie each one. We'll tackle all of them together. It's really not that hard. Well, what about these? Corey, I can understand the confusion. Those are Crocs. Come on, guys, let's get down to it. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's a lot of information here, but with a million types of shoes, there's a million different ways to tie them. We're going to go over them right now. Oh, what do you know? It looks like an untied shoe. Well, this is a perfect opportunity for me to show you how to tie this sucker up. Step 1, grab the laces. Step 2, pull the laces tight. Step 3, cross them in an X pattern. Step 4, put the string through the hole. And step 5, pull tightly. Always pull tightly. Step 6, bunny ear number 1, wrap around. Step 7, insert second bunny ear, pull bunny ear. Step 8, pull tightly on both strings. And step 9, you're done. It's really as simple as that. Now that we got our shoes tied, let's go check in with our friends and see how they did. Wow, guys, you did a great job. What do you think about it? Nice. All right, guys, that's all we have time for today. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to tune in next week, though, because I'm going to show you how to buckle your belt. Thanks, guys. Be safe.
Well, those were some good stories. Now let's welcome Marlon Thompson. Marlon will be giving us insight on his MC AI submission in student ops. Welcome to the show, Marlon.
Thanks for having me.
So can you tell me, did you know about the MC AI program before you started?
Well, our instructor is very instructive. He give us instructions all the time. So he told us about it. That was the first time I heard about it.
So for those at home that may not know exactly what it is, can you explain to us?
Well, it is Media Communication Association International. It's been around for decades. And it's a group of all of the people that's in the industry. And they put this contest on for the students of MATC, Marquette, the Art Institute, and many other schools right here, UWM, right here in the vicinity, right in the greater Milwaukee area.
Okay. And then what happens? How does the contest work?
Well, you take 2 minutes of your best footage that you've done here at school, and you put it together and you submit it, and you make it tell a story, and it goes into a contest, and it's critiqued by a panel of judges who come out of the association, so that then they critique your work and they pick out a winner. You get an award, and first place, I think it's like $75 and an award. And the biggest thing, though, you get their networking, where you learn about the techniques and the new technologies that's coming out in television, as well as some of their film-based programs and their everything that they do. They, in turn, introduce you to it as a winner. Second place, I think, is like $50. But the real people critique your work.
All right. So would you be willing to tell us what you submitted this year?
I would like to tell you, but I don't want to get nobody scared and think they have to resubmit something, you know. But mine is informational, and it's a package I did here at school with the help of our whole classroom and everything. My classmates helped me out. So I submitted it, I put it together, and it's about something that happens at school, a how-to.
Well, do you think that this package could potentially be a first place winner?
Yeah, we have a lot of good talent here at the school. So any package, I think, should be qualified to be able to hit it over the fence if you did it correctly and submitted it on time.
Well, I hope you win that $75.
Me too. I'm going to get something to eat.
But on to another subject. Are you excited about Student Ops?
May 5th, you got to watch it. You got to tune in. It's TV Without Limits. I mean, we get to run the whole station for the entire day. It's unlimited. It's TV Without Limits, and we're going to take it to the limit.
I believe you said it was May 5th. I think Student Ops is May 9th this year.
May 9th. Okay, my fault. I'm sorry. I'm ready to go. You know,
just want to make sure that people can see your work that day.
Yeah, May 9th. We're going to get it on. It's going to be fun. In my mind, it's a deadline. I set my deadline earlier than the dates so that I can have my stuff done on the deadline. You learn that in television. You learn to keep deadlines, so you got to set an earlier deadline. So Ops is May 9th. I'm thinking May 5th because I need to have all my stuff done.
All right, so tell us a little bit more about your stuff. So what type of show are you going to do for Student Ops?
I have me and another one of my fellow students, Miss Teresa. We're going to do the 4-hour live block. I mean, we'll do things in studio that's live, and we'll go outside with the remote truck to specific places that we've set up that has to do with Student Ops and with the shows that's part of Student Ops to tie it all together. It's a pretty big deal.
Okay, so will you be on campus talking to other students, or how exactly does the live block work?
Well, it's without limits, so it's whatever you want to do. Me, I want to teach the people about the history of our program and our television station to show how far we've came and how we were still going, you know. It's like the Energizer Bunny around here. It keep going and going and going. So that's what I just want to show all the students and everybody how good this program is, and it's right here at your fingertips.
So did you come up with this concept, or was the live portion always something that you guys did?
Well, it's been done since Student Ops had been here, and the station allowed us to do Student Ops. So the live block has been going on since Student Ops been going on.
Okay.
We're just going to try to keep making it go on.
Well, thanks for being here with us today, Marlon.
Thanks for having me.
Enjoyed you. All right, guys. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. We'll see you next time for the last Stormwatch of the semester. And join us, and make sure that you guys join us on May 9th for the Student Ops Day. Television without limits.